Taking the field now in this Pool C match, Philippines and the UAE will get their campaigns underway. Should be a reasonably well-matched game this. In Qingdao, China Sevens a few weeks ago, Philippines ran out 7th place, beating Malaysia in the 7th-8th final and having some good results. They got beaten by Hong Kong 45-0 in their pool play. They beat the UAE in Qingdao 20-0. So UAE will want to get one back over Philippines here. UAE won the bowl final in Qingdao, beating Singapore 15-7. They were pretty ecstatic about that. And since allowing their expatriate players to come back into the national sevens team, they've been able to put bigger boys onto the field, and they've got some very big boys down there. This should be a good match. Here comes Stevenson. Inside to Vincent Young, and away he goes. Philippines are on the board with their first try. And Hassan Al-Nubi can't catch him. And it's 5-0 very quickly. If you're joining us from the Philippines, hello, welcome. And if you're joining us from the Emirates, welcome to you too. This is match 3 on day 1 of the Thailand Sevens. Kick is over at 7-0. Vincent Young from the Exeter University in England. Good drawn pass, and Al-Nubi couldn't quite catch him. Al-Nubi from the Abu Dhabi Saracens club. And away we go again through Gareth Holgate. That's nicely done. Puts it right on the touchline. And he's given his chaser the chance to get after that one. Timothy Bueheni tries to take the quick one. Short to the front to Young. He fumbles it. It's picked up by Kenny, and he's knocked it forward. And we're privileged to have referee Anthony Moyes with us at this tournament. Anthony's been on the World Series for about 5 years. Very experienced referee, that's him there. He'll be joining me in the commentary box a bit later to add some insight from a referee's perspective. A big shove from the Emirates. Tackling's got to be better. Away by Lynch to Letts to Bueheni. This is Vincent Young, the try scorer, back inside to Bueheni, but he can't hold it. It's popped out. Taken quickly, infield to Statham. This is Christopher Marshall. Puts on a fend, a bit of footwork. Bueheni goes in. Away by Al-Nubi. He tries to put in the big wide pass, and it's just too high, and Ian Overton can't take it over his head. Probably wasn't necessary. Push back in on the cut. Referee says you've held on to that. You can't do that. This is Kenny on the ball. His players are very deep behind him. Very, very deep indeed. Maybe too deep. This is Carpin. Henny gets in there, makes a nuisance of himself. Away it comes to Overton. It's good work from Marshall going in there and plucking it out like candy from a baby. This is Overton. Cross comes Young, but he can't take him. Oh, and that's gone forward out of the hand under some intense scrutiny from the tackle. And that is UAE's first chance of a try. Gone begging. It's very hot out there, ladies and gentlemen. If you're joining us, it's in the low 30s. Philippines has a serious injury to Jason Lynch. He's off. Something wrong with his shoulder or arm. Yes, very hot with a little bit of cloud cover. And yeah, we're looking in the low 30s today. Not much breeze down there. Very hot conditions for playing rugby. And I don't know who's better suited to this, the Philippines or the Emiratis. Both probably used to this kind of heat. Philippines giving it the full width here. Here goes Holgate. He chips it through. He's given that straight back to the UAE. And here we go. Comes Overton again. Sorry, that's Justin Walsh. Stephenson's going in, and I don't know what he's done wrong there, but he wasn't holding himself up. Here's our newbie. Tackle is high, but he can't get his pass away. And that's a bit of a pig's dinner in there. Wasting no time. Philippines in this last 30 seconds want to get another one on the board. There's just one try in it. Dancing Ned Stephenson. Penalty, 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 and away comes Robert Jones. Robert Jones, the Canadian Filipino, obeyed by Boheni. This is Holgate. Young outside. Jones can't get on that. And Statham's out. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. His legs look a bit wobbly in this heat. And that is half time. It's Philippines 7, UAE 0. We're about to get underway again in the second half. Philippines coach Jeff Alley has been giving his troops some words. He's flown in from New Zealand for this tournament. He flew into China last weekend for that tournament, all the way from New Zealand. And that has gone all the way dead, gutting. Gareth Holgate maybe didn't think he had it in him to kick it 60 metres and dead, so we bring it all the way back for a free kick on halfway. An early chance for the UAE to peg this lead back. Don't know if you can you do that? Sure you can. Take the tap a few metres off the mark. Over the head again from our Hindi, Niall Statham. He makes something good of it. It makes something good of a bad thing. Gareth Holgate makes a good tackle on the big man, who thought he might just give him the bump and go all the way. There's a burst as Vincent Young, the try scorer, puts on the brakes as Christopher Marshall comes across. Lets Jones to Harry Morris. Yep, that didn't look very efficient from the Philippines. The player came into bridge. He should have maybe just picked it up. It was available under no pressure really. And away come the UAE through their big man, Kenny. This is El Hindi. Here goes Marshall, the captain. Away goes Christopher Marshall. This is a good riposte. He's going to go under the post. With the kick to come, they've tied the scores up at 7-all. Chris Marshall, sorry he's not the captain, he's from the Abu Dhabi Harlequins, the 25-year-old. UK nationality, but qualifies on residence. Justin Walsh should bang this in between the posts, and yes he does, so it's 7-all. Let me see it again. This is Marshall. Simply too quick. Justin Walsh gets us underway. Ooh, that looked a little bit iffy. I'm sure he didn't mean to. He's probably going to go into a sock. No, he's not. Anthony Moore, he's a very experienced referee. And Bohani looks a little bit rattled by that, but he's all right now. Walsh goes in over the top to try and win that, and he has. He's done very well. That's been knocked on. Here goes another chance for the UAE. Bursting through was Kenny. Oh, a little knock on there. Ooh, the refs. Yes, he spotted that. No, he hasn't. No, he said it went backwards. Well done, Touchy. And you see the ball boy right in there with the ball straight away. Very good ball boy action. It's world class. Couple of subs been made for the UAE. On comes Rhino Furi for the try scorer Marshall. He's done his bit, scored your try, off you come, have some water. Very hot out there. And with 3 minutes remaining, plenty of time to break this deadlock of 7-all. Holgate manages to put himself under a bit of pressure there. Took a few steps towards the advancing defender. A big man to miss. But we'll get restarted with another 22, and on comes Kai Strom for the Philippines. Bohani's off. After for getting that suspect tackle put on him, but here comes the new man, Strom. He's done well. Here comes Holgate. His numbers out here, it's 3-on-1. Can they work it? It's over in him. Oh, it's beautiful camera work. Well done, team. Gareth Holgate traps it soccer style. But he's come from the side there since Anthony Moyes. Oh dear. He won't want to see that one. Robert Jones. He had this vision of himself going in under the posts, but he's just kicked it a little bit too far. Couldn't reach it. On comes Mohamed El Alawi for the Emirates. Off comes Statham. The big man's done his burst for this game. And just 1 minute remaining. It's tied up. This is Al Hindi with his trademark bun. Philippines look offside there. This is Overton. And here comes Farid. Hindi. This is Al Hindi. Getting busy. UAE would love to win this game after being beaten in China 3 weeks ago by Philippines 20-0, but they're making hard work of it. Well, maybe that's the option. That was very close. Overton didn't get a fingertip to it, and there's a foot in touch there. And Mohamed Al Alawi, he says, what happened? But he's put his foot over the line. The assistant referee there is on the spot. Time is up on the clock. This should be the last play of the game. Philippines with the feed will have to go a long way. I'm sure they'll give it a crack. And here they go. This is Holgate. To Letts and Bomber. Harry Morris has knocked that on, and I'm sure that's full time. No, we're on referee's time. There was a couple of stoppages. He's got sweat in his eyes. And the referees are finding it hot too. And I'm sure if he could wear a hat, he probably would. So UAE has a chance now. We're not sure how long is left, but it can't be long. And here they go. Straight from the scrum goes Sargent. He's over, and that is a revenge for the China Sevens. Charles Sargent from the scrum noticed the gap, burst through it, and that makes it 12-7 to the UAE over the Philippines. Coach Roloff Kurtzi will be very happy. I can see him down here. He's not jumping up and down for joy, but he is slapping a few backs. And the kick is away, so it ends up UAE 12, Philippines 7. That's a good win to the UAE. They've got some confidence from their result in the China Sevens 3 weeks ago. Good game. Coming up next, we have Malaysia versus Thailand, the local derby, just a few minutes from now.